last year I showed the incredible growth my banana had achieved in just 12 months. Now the garden around it was made up of a fairly poor quality sand, and I'd built it up by adding a little bit of soil solver in there and increased the soil's microbial life by boosting it with beneficial microbes and a supply of controlled release nutrients. Just over 2 years ago, I introduced Australian gardeners to this amazing product, Troforte M. And since then, well, people are absolutely raving about it. It is sensational. It's a controlled release fertiliser with over 60 micro and macronutrients and 24 beneficial soil microbes. It's completely unique. And the results you get, they're incredible. Take a look at this banana. The fruit is sensational and a year earlier than it would normally take here in my garden to grow and produce fruit. The plant is exceptionally healthy, and that's another significant importance for home gardeners. The better the soil nutrition, the healthier the plant, the less pest and disease issues, and that means less chemicals being needed to ensure you get a great crop. Let me show you what I mean. Now here's the thing, there's certain plants that need lots of nutrients, and the classic example are these, cucurbits, the members of the squash and the pumpkin family. They are just sensational plants. They've suddenly got these massive attacks of powdery mildew and all the leaves start dying. No leaves, no energy, the fruit all ends up being quite small. Troforte M being applied now will bolster the plant's defences against this disease, and we should get another burst of growth, some flowering and even some fruit before the plants die off in late June. Now this is a truly remarkable plant. You wouldn't think so because I'm ripping it up, but it's these roots down here that you want to get your hands on. This is called the Yarkon, and it's incredibly good for you. One of the things that makes it so good is you pull these tubers off and you eat them fresh. Now, all root vegetables are brilliant for you because they're full of all the micro and macronutrients that drive growth into plants. So if you're consuming it yourself, well, it's so much better for you. What makes this particular plant a superfood is the sugar that's actually within the actual roots themselves. I've washed these ones here, and when you eat them, well, it's super sweet, but you can't digest or process the sugar, and it binds to other sugars and takes them out of your system. That's why it's a superfood. These plants were only a metre high last year, and this year, with the same growing season, same environment, but fed with Troforte M, the results are huge plants and lots of tubers. Now, the thing is with this plant, it is a superfood. It's not easy to get your hands on, but it's sensational. But the message with Troforte is, if you use this in the garden, your plants will be healthier. That means they're going to fight off insect and pest attacks that you just don't want to be spraying for. It improves the health of your garden, it gets amazing results, and most importantly, you get some great fresh crops that you can enjoy at home. It's brilliant. Oh, one bit of advice, after you put it down, it is a living product, make sure you water it. That's my next job.